Hi everyone, hi, this is Christine and welcome to my channel. Welcome back to tonight's live session. So today I'm going to be diving into an exciting forecast, for example. So when could silver realistically reach $160 per ounce? And why buying silver right now might just be the perfect opportunity to really secure and look at securing major future gains. Now, let's look at this in deeper contents here. So, have you been sitting on the fence about investing in gold or silver or precious metals, for example? So, Tonight's video is going to be about changing your perspective forever. For example, imagine buying silver today and that within 5 years your investment could skyrocket, for example, to $125 per ounce. So let's break this down exactly why and how this could happen. I also want to mention that you've seen in the news about Spain and Portugal, the blackouts, and that people weren't able to access their own money, through the cash machines, the digital access. Now, this is also gold and silver, coins, bars, whatever, for example, physical precious metals, for example, can be used as a tool for you to be able to purchase things. Now, in some states in America, they have made it legal tender, for example. Now, it is becoming the new gold standard, and Wyoming, for example, and Alabama, they have passed. It's called the Physical Gold Reserve Bill, because they know the vulnerability that we are facing and that we're possibly under. For example, we've seen that example with Spain and Portugal, for example, people being without power, outages, and they couldn't access their own money. And now there's a bill out. They need to draw out more than £3,000, for example, euros. They have to fill out a form, for example, to do that, or they could be fined, for example, like $150, for example. So I wanted to really just mention that because it's current, it's in the news. For example, there is a constitutional legal tender that is to do with silver and gold, sound money, safe haven, for example. It's not happened all around the world, I'm not saying that, but in some states like Alabama, Wyoming, Utah, for example, there's about 14 to 15 states that are recognizing this, and Idaho did this 60 days ago as well. So people are adapting to owning their own money, which is gold and silver, because we can't really rely on the currency system the way it is at the moment. So it's always good to start thinking about, if you haven't done so already, start thinking about a backup system. Now, I am not a financial advisor at all. I am just a human being who is coming up to 60, planning to save for her retirement. And that is with silver and gold stacking, for example.